ICOM.705, welcome to my channel. So I noticed there's a new auto tuner out called the CS818. I've saw that advertised, about £200, and it's an ATU that has a built-in battery. It looks a very good ATU, but it reminded me of this one that I've had for quite a while, which is an ATU 100. I'll just show it close up. Now you can buy a QRP model, but I found that the 100-watt model for me worked better. So I've modified this by using a Picket programmer so that it kicks in and starts to tune below 1 watts, and I've got a separate video on how I did that. But before that, pretty sure you would just hold the button and then it would tune. Okay, you'd reset it and then it would tune. But my one, I've done it so that you just key and it tunes. But I thought I'd show it with my ICOM.705. Got the SWR meter up on screen. We're on 20 meters FM. We've got a clear space there, and the radio is on, let's do it on half, 50, so hopefully 2.5 watts. And then we'll just key in the normal way, and it's showing a bad SWR. Normally that will just kick in, so let's just hold the reset, put it to tune, so it says tune on there. See if it works now. No, do it again. It's typical, isn't it? Now that I'm doing it, let's just turn the power up, see if it kicks in. So what I'll do, I'll turn it off and on. Just now it was working perfect, of course. I think they're about £70, these tuners. Right, that's starting to tune now. You see that? And now if you look here, it's down to 0. So there you are. Turning it off and on helped. And it's saying 1.11 there. And it's showing that we've got 4.5, 4.6 watts coming out, which is, I think, is near to what I'd expect, being it's 5 watt with there's no power supply. So let's just change band, see if I have to reboot it again. So we'll go to 40 megs, same power, same antenna. It's a long wire with a 9-to-1 ball on this one. So let's just key, see what happens. So it's showing quite a good SWR anyway, not perfect, 1.18, but quite good, 4.6. Now, the antenna isn't really very good for 80 meters, but we'll put it on 80 meters and just see what it does, because the wire length needs to be twice as long. But let's just try it. You can hear it, and it's tuned, yeah? It's not brilliant, 2.03, but it is usable. 4.8 watts, and let's go right back up to 20 meters again. See what it does now. You saw that high SWR, and then it kicks in, and look, that's achieved a better SWR. That according to the radio, it's 0, but the meter on the ATU is the one to look at. So look, 4.5 watts. And 1.11. So that's it. I thought I'd show you it because these items, they're quite inexpensive and quite small. I'll just show you around them. You've got the tune button, charging light when it's micro USB on this one. I think the newer ones have got this USB-C, but they both work great. On-off switch, of course. And on the back, it's nice and straightforward. Antenna and one to the radio, and it just works. Like I said, I had the QRP one, but I found it struggled to kick in. So in the end, I had this one and the QRP one, but in practice, I found that the 100-watt one, this will work on a 100-watt radio. Once I did the changes with the Picket programmer, changing some hex and items, selections, numbers, that I found that in practice it just worked well. So I decided to sell the ATU 40 and just keep this one, and as you saw, it does do well. I'll do some more tests on it in a minute on the on my Zygo. I know the Zygo's got a built-in tuner, but I'm all set up here, so I'm like, well, why not? Something to do. Let's just go to 40 a minute, see if we can find anyone. I always think the external speaker sounds a lot better on these QRP radios, but anyway. Let's go LSB. We were doing those tests in FM.
point, and the ends are about 20-ish, maybe
There you
30
go.
feet. And it seems to work really well. It was only 132 feet up to yesterday. I extended it back to 180 feet, purely because 80 metres has been awful in the evening.
If we move away a bit, just give it a whistle. I know whistling's old-fashioned, but SWR's good there. Power's 5 watts. Mike 0 Fox X-ray. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo M0FXB LSB M0FXB test. You can see it's working great. Bye for now. 7-3.